For this week's SEMA episode, we'll be looking at supercharging an unlikely vehicle, the Jeep, as well as going tubular with some items for the shop, like this hose slide, and a modern adaptation for old cans. Then we'll look into improving your ride by heating up your wiper blades and cooling off your cabin. For those with full-size trucks, you can't beat a big, beefy grille. And finally, Motorhead Garage will look into improvements for a car's exterior note through the latest exhaust system upgrades. Come on, wouldn't you love to have this job?
Welcome to another edition of Motorhead Garage. Well, Sam and I have made our way out here to Las Vegas to the 2014 SEMA show. And folks, they got more stuff out here if you're a gearhead that you can believe. One thing I found right here is if you got a Jeep, you know, they're always low on power a little bit. Well, we found a quick way to add a power by bolting it on. And we got Charles here with Magnum Power Supercharger. And Charles, you've got a really nice supercharger kit here. Tell me a little bit about it.
Dave, yeah, it's a positive displacement supercharger. You can make from 9 pounds of boost to about 20 on a stock engine. 9 pounds is about where you want to be at that level. It goes from 110 horsepower to the tire to 250, almost doubles it. Torque goes from 205 or so to 310, which adds 50% boost. And that power and that torque is from idle up. When we were doing testing, I was concerned about rock crawlers, so I put it in the second gear, lugged it down to 500 RPM, stepped on the gas, immediately went to 7 pounds of boost. The thing tried to get away from me. It twisted up on the axles. It was kind of going sideways. As soon as I let up on the brake, it accelerated, had to hit third gear almost instantly. So it's V8 horsepower for $49.95. It makes the same power as like a stock LS engine or a 5.7 Hemi.
When you get this, you do have a program for the computer or a chip or whatever?
Yes, we can reflash your ECU, and it comes with the fuel injectors, everything you need, the intercooler, the whole works.
Okay, folks, well, there you go. You want to up the horsepower on your Jeep? You can spend an afternoon and a few dollars, and this is the way to go. Let's check out Sam.
Davey, we're here in the Bowler exhaust booth, and they're known worldwide. They got great stuff. And of course, David Bowler, he knows all about this stuff. We got a 2015 Mustang GT. This looks great. Tell us about this system on this car.
First of all, we're super excited about the new Mustang altogether. They have 3 different engine configurations, the EcoBoost 4-cylinder, the V6, and of course the GT, which we have here. A lot of people like to track their GTs. They'll trailer them to the track, so we've created a header back race system, complete exhaust, long tube headers, and what really makes this unique is that we have mufflers that are tuned specifically for long tube headers. We've gotten a lot of requests from end users who have long tube headers. The sound isn't quite right, so we've developed 2 different sound levels actually. This of course is a race system. It's a 3-inch system. We up the diameter a little bit to compensate for the additional airflow, removing the catalytic converter of course, which makes it off-road use only. So this is a hardcore race system. But of course we offer street products as well for all 3 different engine configurations, and we have 3 different sound levels for each of those engine configurations. So whatever you like, have it your way. We have rear sections, we have catbacks. We're going to have a diffuser for this car as well, and quite a few other pieces to kind of complement our exhaust parts. And this is a super cool car. If you haven't had a chance to check it out, it's awesome.
I know you make induction systems, but you got one more new thing coming out.
Yeah, we just launched Borla Composites. So we're going to be coming out with a line of carbon fiber products as well. And we got a whole list of stuff we're coming out with, and look out for it because it's going to be really cool.
That's awesome. Thanks for your time. Dave, back to you. There's a lot going on here we need to see.
Hi, Dave.
Hey Sam, you're going to love this. I'm here at Hunter Engineering, and they've got the neatest thing you've ever seen for checking tread depth on this thing. We got John Zentz here, who can tell us a little bit more about it.
Well, thanks, Dave. It's great to be here with you all as well. We're pleased to introduce Quick Tread, and Quick Tread is Hunter's new drive-over tread depth measurement system. The neat thing about this is, in the amount of time it takes really to pull into a bay, we can measure the tread depth on all four corners of the car and do it very quickly. What you see happening behind you is a display that shows different weather conditions. With wet tires, we have the ability to measure tread in that situation as well. But when it's combined, like you see over here, with our Quick Check alignment system, putting these together in 60 seconds, we're going to be able to measure camber and toe on all four wheels, measure tread depth on all four wheels, show the images of those tires to the consumer in a beautiful graphical presentation, and let them see exactly what's going on with their vehicle.
And you got this cool looking Cobra here that you can use to demonstrate it, and you roll it forward, then it just picks up that information. Now, how does it measure that tread depth?
There's a system that's here on the floor where there's a laser and cameras that actually take a picture of the tread and create a 3D image of the tread. So when you're talking to the consumer, you're actually talking to them about their tires. It's a picture of the actual tread that's on their car.
Oh, that's pretty cool. When you have a question about your tires, you go to a dealership or a tire dealer, make sure they have a Hunter system in there and have it checked. All right, we're going to take a short break. When we come back, we got a lot more coming here at Motorhead Garage.
Motorhead Garage SEMA Edition is being brought to you by ARP, the world leader in fastener technology. And by Original Parts Group, the world's largest source for GMA body parts and accessories. And by Easy Pour, universal fuel and water jug spout. And by Borla, the world's most winning exhaust. And by H&M, designed and built with quality in the USA.
What do you do with all your old gas cans and the spouts are broken or missing? Hey, welcome back to Motorhead Garage. We're here at SEMA, and that's a problem. Gas cans are expensive. You got a bunch of old ones hanging around, you got no spouts. We got the answer. I'm here with Mark Wine, and he runs Easy Pour replacement spouts. Mark, how long have you been doing this?
About 2 years now.
And tell us about your product.
Okay, what we have a replacement spout kit for all those old gas cans. I can show you one here. It's a kit. Comes with a couple of different base caps, so it fits 98% of all the old cans out there. They come flexible. This one is our regular one. It can go in an unleaded fuel tank. We also have our high flow version here. This one will actually empty an old can, a vented can, in 35 seconds. Wow. This one we geared for tractors, farmers, boaters. This one here, you can get up on top of a tractor, lift it up, and empty it out.
That's awesome. So I got a couple of old jerry cans. They never have anything that fits them. Can you handle that?
Oh yeah, we've got all sorts of parts and adapters you can catch online. Here we've got our jerry can adapter. This will actually fit in the old metal jerry can. We have adapters that fit some of the Sears, Craftsman, Chilton cans that are no longer available anymore. And we have a complete line of parts, block-off caps, vent caps, metal can adapters for all the old metal cans, like the Eagle metal cans over there.
That's awesome. So basically, if you got old gas cans and you got a spout problem, Easy Pour replacement spout's the place to go. So check out their website. You can get all you need, and they're available at good retailers everywhere. Let's see what Dave's doing.
Hey Sam, I got something for you for this winter. When you step out and your wiper blades are frozen to the windshield, it's what we have right here. And for you folks up north, you're going to appreciate this. This is called the thermal blade, and it's warm. And we got John Jamera here that can tell us all about it. John?
This thermal blade is a heated windshield wiper, and it is powered by a thermostatic control. We hook it to power inside the auxiliary fuse block on a switch source using a fuse block adapter. Once this thermostatic control gets to 38 degrees or below, it will activate and draw power from the power source and heat the heating element. The heating element sits within the squeegee. The squeegee is replaceable. You can see that the heating element follows the entire length of the squeegee down.
Oh, okay, I see. It's covered right here with like a silicone then, right?
Yeah, this is in a silicone casing, and this is where the heat comes from. And it radiates through the casing and through the silicone squeegee on your windshield, so there's no directly applied heat.
All right, so these squeegees get wore out at times, so you have a complete line of replaceable squeegees for this,
This is a
right?
silicone squeegee, so it'll last a lot longer. You won't have the dry rotting, peeling, cracking, and splitting like you do with your rubber blades.
And you got all various sizes of arms as well, right?
We have from 12-inch to 28-inch blades.
All right, and it's an easy installation, right?
Very easy installation. You can do it in half hour.
So it comes with a wiring kit. It comes fused. You put, what is it, a 10-amp fuse in there?
10-amp fuse comes with it in here.
Okay, there it is. So it's a complete installation, easy to do, takes a few hours, and then you got thermal blade, keep your windshield clean. Sam, this is for you, I believe.
Thanks, Dave. Well, Dave, I'm here with Timothy Cox with Quiet Ride Solutions. Timothy, what's new here at the SEMA show?
Well, new at SEMA for us is the Acoustic trunk mats, as well as our Acoustic hoods that we introduced late last year. They cover the hood structure of the car right above the engine, and the trunk mats finish off the trunk of the vehicle, which has not been available for older cars in recent years.
This is awesome. I see it in here. Nice. It's all cut to the size of the trunk. Got a Mustang logo with the GT on it. What else do you have here?
Well, we also have the Camaros. We have all the Mopars. We have 300 different patterns for trunk mats and about 350 different patterns for the Acoustic hood molded panels.
And what you do primarily, you make cars quieter, cooler, just much more enjoyable. Tell me about the little demonstration you got here.
Our Acoustic Shield product has been around for about 10 years. This demonstrates in this chamber, it's right at 95 degrees. The insulation panel is in the middle, and it's currently at 73 degrees. So we've stopped almost 20 degrees of heat transfer from one side to the other. We also have a speaker in here, peak noise, and it's 100 decibels, and right over here it's running at 79 decibels. So we've reduced the decibel interior noise by 20. 10 decibels is a 50% reduction that the human ear can hear.
That's awesome. And if you want to make your air conditioner really work good and keep you cold, you insulate it like this. You've got noise suppression, your stereo is going to sound better. Just overall makes the car a much more enjoyable vehicle.
It controls all the noise, vibration, and heat issues that is common in every car.
It's a great way to go. It's an easy way to fix up your ride. Stick around. We've got to take a quick break, but we've got a lot more going on here at SEMA.
Welcome back to Motorhead Garage. Well, folks, here at the SEMA show, you find all kind of entrepreneurs who come up with some really clever ideas to solve silly little problems. Now, if you ever washed your car and dragged the hose around, you know what happens. It'll get caught under the wheel, get you frustrated. Well, if you got an auto shop, or any shop for that matter, same thing. Air hoses, cables, getting stuck under the tires. Creates a problem. Well, we got a guy here, Justin Tumney, who has come up with a unique idea. And Justin, the hose slide here is a fantastic idea. So simple, I wish I'd have thought of it.
Yeah, we get that a lot. You know, just born out of necessity. Who hasn't walked around their car, washing it, using their extension cord while they're detailing it, and it gets caught up in there, and there's nothing more frustrating than that. And that turns into slapping the hose around, maybe slapping the side of the car, hitting the undercarriage. So all you need is a hose slide. You slide that right under there, don't need a drive on it, slide it right under, and it keeps your hose sliding. Simple as that, but very effective.
So you get like a set of them or a couple of sets for all four wheels, and then you're in business?
We give you two. That way, you know, wherever you position your hose, most likely not going to go all the way around the car. So you put the hose in the back of your car, you got them on the two back tires, and now you're good to go to the front and back. Keep your hose sliding.
Now, how did you come up with an idea like this? Probably out of necessity, right?
Exactly. It's just so frustrating when I'm trying to use my buffer while I'm waxing my car and it gets caught, and now suddenly the buffer's just jerking around, and now I'm scratching up the paint.
Well, now there you go. Clever ideas like this, they're so simple, and people always look back and think, man, I wish I'd have thought of that. Good luck on that, and folks, if you want to know more about that, all you have to do is go back to their website and check it out. Sam, this is something you ought to have.
Okay, Davey, well, I'm here with the guy that makes it all happen, Chris Kirsting, and he's the president and CEO of SEMA. Chris, we're at the 2014 SEMA show, standing room only. Look at the people at this place. Tell us what's going on here.
Just fantastic. So this is the world's greatest marketplace for automotive innovation. The guys who you see behind us here, if you're interested in performance, if you're interested in style, if you're interested in utility, these are the manufacturers who make the parts. And this is their annual opportunity to get together and show everything they have that's new. So we have all the retailers, all the wholesalers. The show isn't open to the public. They're all here so they can find the products they want to bring to their shops and sell to the public. It's going to be a great year ahead.
It's awesome. You've had, terrific turnout. How many people do you think we have here?
So altogether, we'll have about 140,000 folks here. If you look behind us, you can see the aisles are just packed. We have about 2,500 companies exhibiting this year. Tremendous turnout. We have a new products showcase where these manufacturers can put their new products into a competition. Just in the competition alone, we have over 2,000 products, probably thousands more in addition to that.
That's awesome. And I know you got some new venues. You got Big Ten across the street, but this is closed to the public. This is an industry show,
right?
But you have a lot of consumers that want to be part of it, and you've made that possible now.
Yeah, this year for the first time, we're doing something really special. There are over 1,500 incredible customized vehicles here at the show each year, and a lot of folks put a lot of work into those, and yet the public doesn't get to see it. This year, for the first time ever, at the close of the show, Friday afternoon, we have over 500 of these incredible vehicles slated to roll out of here, roll over to the strip, to the base of the new high roller observation wheel at the link, and put on an incredible car show that'll be open until about 10 o'clock. The public's invited, no charge, great opportunity to come and see all the wonderful things that are here at the SEMA show.
Awesome, and it's called SEMA Ignited.
SEMA Ignited.
What a great venue, I tell you what. Now, everybody can enjoy SEMA, and this is just like the world's greatest automotive show. I've been coming here for 20 years or more, and I love it. Thanks for being with us, buddy.
It's great to be here, son. Thanks a lot.
We're going to take a quick break. There's a lot more coming from SEMA, so stick around.
This special SEMA edition of Motorhead Garage has been brought to you by Ossenmacher's Specialty Tools, professional tools for the professional technician. And by Engine Tech, the engine builder's source. And by Performance Cruisers, with 33 years of combined experience. And by Precision Turbo and Engine, the winning edge in boosted performance. And by Traction Jack. We didn't invent the wheel, we just kept it turning.
Hey, welcome back to Motorhead Garage here at the SEMA show. And if you want to decorate your truck or change the looks of it a little bit, it's really easy to do by putting a grill insert in here. And we're here at PXD Grills to see what they have for the latest. And we've got Damon Patterson here, who's the owner. And Damon, you've got some beautiful grills here. Tell me a little bit about these.
Okay, well, what we have here is the newest, latest product in the billet grill industry. We have a 1/2-inch aluminum face with 1/8-inch beveled edges to give it more reflection points. We have over 50 applications currently, and we're releasing more as the months come along. We offer a gloss black finish with a polished stud. We also have a contrasting version with a polished finish and gloss black studs. We also offer for the matte finished vehicles, which are very common these days. We have a textured finish with a brush stud, and then the contrasting version over here, we offer a brushed face with a textured stud. Kind of give you all the looks you may want.
Now, these are just simple bolt ends. Do you have to cut out the inside and all that?
Well, we try and make it as installer friendly as possible, so we try to make every application, when possible, bolt over or cut out. So about half of our products give you the option. So if you want a cleaner look, you may want to go with a cutout. And some, obviously, such as the Tundra and Dodge, you have to cut the existing product out in order to inlay our product to get that look.
Now, how many different makes do you cover?
Well, right now I have all the major makes. I'm working on all the models. We have a lot of late model truck and SUVs already finished. We're working on expanding into the older line, and we're soon to be completing the entire Jeep line from back into the 60s to current models.
Well, there you have it. You want to upgrade the look of your truck, you can do it with PXD Grills. How about that, Sam? That's something you could use.
Well, Dave, I'm here in the Stage 8 fastener booth, and it's always a lot of great stuff here, and we're with Rob Ahern. Rob, you guys have been doing this for a long time now. I've been doing this show for a while. How long have you been coming to SEMA?
This is our 26th SEMA show. We've been doing it for a long time. It seems like they get better and better every year.
Yeah, it's been an awesome show, and you got a whole array of products here. Let's talk about some of the Stage 8 fastener product.
Sure. Well, what sets Stage 8 apart is the fact that we make active mechanical locking fasteners as opposed to a friction-based lock or a chemical-based lock. So it really sets us apart for unique applications. I happen to have a wood chipper blade here.
That's interesting. That's non-automotive. It's a carbide tip blade for a big old grinder.
It is.
Tell us about the counterbore.
Well, what we do is we mill a little divot in the counterbore. You put your bolt in and you torque it. You drop your counterbore retainer so it engages in the divot and just put a snap ring on it. We were here yesterday when a couple of fabricators came by. They're making super electric dragsters now, and they had a need for this. They were thrilled, and we can easily adapt it to the automotive industry.
Now I'm looking here, you got a set of headers. Looks like for an LS motor. Looks like somebody bent the tabs over.
Actually, those tabs come bent like that. If you notice on an LS motor right here, these bolts are what we would call in the middle of nowhere. So we could have a great big long retainer, but this is just a little bit more elegant. So the kit actually comes with 12 standard retainers and 4 of the bent retainers.
That's awesome. So that'll keep those from falling apart. And I see you get a turbocharger application. So, you know, a lot of guys put turbochargers on, and they bolt them on, they get pretty hot and so on. Do you really need something like that?
Absolutely. In fact, we had some folks here yesterday from South Africa. They've just started themselves a national drifting series down there. They're all imports with turbos, and those turbos are falling off before they even get to the 6th or 7th lap.
No kidding.
Yeah. So what sets the turbo kit apart is it's all stainless steel hardware because turbos generate a lot of heat. But even drifters here, a lot of the late model aftermarket or import cars are using this turbo kits, and it solves a problem.
Well, Stage 8 fasteners, you know, you got it covered. You got the 4-wheel drive guys covered so the front wheels don't come off. You've got industrial applications, military applications. You guys have been doing it for a long time, and you're doing a great job, huh?
Well, yeah, we are. Thank you very much. And you know, I'm very grateful to the automotive community because it's the automotive enthusiasts that go to their daytime jobs and say, you know what, I think that technology will work here at my office. That's how we got Caterpillar Tractor, that's how we got John Deere, that's how we got Halliburton. So all these big companies have auto enthusiasts that have seen what we do and bring us into OEM for big equipment.
Awesome. Thanks, Rob. That's all the time we have for this week, but next week, we got more coverage of the SEMA show, same time, so tune in. We'll see you next week.
And some of what we'll see on that next episode, we'll go from upgrading a classic Toyota Land Cruiser to upgrading classic tunes, even to upgrading an automotive paint booth. We're all very hands-on at Motorhead Garage, even to the point of being hands-off. All that and much more coming up on the next special edition of Motorhead Garage from the SEMA show in Las Vegas next week.